Hey everyone, welcome back to the video again. So today we are going to solve another LeetCode problem number 1957. Delete characters to make fancy string. First, let's go through the question and understand what it is all about. If a fancy string is a string where no three consecutive characters are equal. In a string given, you shouldn't have three consecutive characters which are the same. Given a string S, delete the minimum possible number of characters from S to make it fancy. So you should be careful about how many elements to remove so that you can make the string a fancy string. Return the final string after the deletion. It can be shown that the answer will always be unique. So let's understand this through the examples provided in the question only. So first example is LeetCode. The number of elements between L and T. There are three E's between L and T. So in the question mentioned, as the question stated, three elements shouldn't be the same. So you should remove one element such that to make that fancy. So from this three E's, I'll be removing one E so that this one is fancy. And after that, you should be checking the rest of the string as well. And now we go to the second example. Triple A B, four A's are there. Now triple A. And again same, three A's are there. So you should be popping up one A from that. So that three consecutive A, B, which are unique. And now four A's are there. When you pop up one A from four A's, it's still three consecutive elements having the same alphabet. And now I'll pop up another one. You can pop up as many as you can, but it should be fancy. So that's the thing we should be careful about. And now next one is AAB. So there's nothing three consecutive characters which are equal. And now if we code this, let's put our thought process in coding way. How do we do this? Before starting coding, I would like to give 5 to 10 seconds of time so that you can understand the question and you can process how you can code it. Okay, so I'll be giving you 5 to 10 seconds of time. I guess this time is enough. And now let's start the main interesting part, which is coding. How do we solve this? First, as I think how I can do this, first thing is I should be iterating through each element and I should be checking how many number of elements are having the same type of alphabet in between the string. So before for that I'll be making a list. I want to store the entire output string from that the fancy string in the end as a list first. So I'll be having a result as a list. And now I should iterate through the word for I in S. Now iterating in our S in the string. What should we do? First, we should be checking len of result is greater than or equal to 2, right? We should check if the element, if the result is greater than or equal to 2. And the next one is result of -1 equals to result of -2 equals to C. If this is the case, we continue. Result dot append of C, right? Return join of result. So this is how we code for that problem. I'll explain you how this actually works. Sorry, this is not C, this is I, and this is also I. This works. Yes, we have passed all the test cases. Now coming to the coding part. How can we understand this? Now, first is the list, which will have the output. So I made it as a list. I'll store it as a list initially. So for I in S, I'll be iterating through S through each element. And now, if len of result is greater than or equal to 2, first we should check if the output result is the length of that list is greater than or equal to 2. And now comes the main logic. This part. How do we check this part? I'll just give you an example here. Okay. Let's say you have A, B, C, C, something like this. According to the logic, initially result is nothing. It's an empty list. Now, if you go through the logic, if len of result is greater than or equals to 2, no, right? So the loop exists and come back again, starts again, and now it will it said continue, so it will continue, and the result and the element will be appended into the result. So it will be A, right? After the first iteration of A from the string, right? And now, next thing, the second element, it's still A, and the length of result is not greater than or equal to 2. So you will continue iterating A, and still this is not greater than or equal to 2. You will append again. So again, the next loop. And next thing, A. Now, two A's are stored in the result. And now checking the logic, result of -1 and result of -2 in the list. What does this 2 mean? 1 is A, -2 means from n, from this n, and -1 means the first element. So this we are checking with the I, which is iterating in the string. So in this, these two match with the third A, correct? So this is all about it. So this is how we'll solve the problem. So if you have any doubts or queries, you can just comment down below. I'll be replying to those. So this is how you solve the problem. If you don't understand my explanation, you can raise your queries in comments. I'll be getting back to it. So hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe and follow this channel. Thank you for watching.